Hey there everybody, and welcome back to Black Arrow Gaming. I'm Bob, back for some more Age of Wonders 3, hopefully wrapping this game up pretty soon as I have planted armies in both of the enemy's capitals. They should be sending their leaders on their way back to me to try to retake their capitals, at least that's what I'm hoping for. Not really going to do a comments section this week. We're sort of in the wrap-up phase of this game. There's just not a whole lot to talk about, but there is something else to talk about. If you did not notice it, Age of Wonders 4 was just officially announced last week. I think it was on Thursday. So we'll be getting that, and actually pretty soon. It's slated to release on May 2nd of 2023, May 2nd of this year. So that's only like maybe 4 or 3.5 months out, something like that. That's a really pretty short release window, which I'm really happy about. I kind of like it. I think I prefer it when developers and publishers announce games not like 2 years in advance, but I mean like a few, like maybe 4 to 6 months. I think about 6 months is the sweet spot. So I'm pretty excited about that. We don't have to wait too much longer. You can absolutely bet I'm going to be getting into that when it drops. I cannot wait. It looks very promising, and if you missed it, there is not only just the announcement trailer, but which is just kind of like a teaser thing with just a few brief glimpses of gameplay, but Paradox, or I think it's on Paradox Interactive's YouTube channel, but they actually did, if you Google Age of Wonders 4 on YouTube, they've got like a 30-something minute long, more of a deeper dive where they explain some of the mechanics, show off a lot more gameplay, and talk about some of the new features in the game. So I watched that on Thursday night. I think it looks very promising. There's a lot of changes that I think some changes they're making that I didn't even really know I wanted, but I think they're good ideas. It looks like they're taking some of the elements from Planetfall, possibly merging them with Age of Wonders 4. We'll see how it all pans out, but it does look like the way the city borders expand may be a little bit more similar to how it worked in Planetfall. I'm not sure exactly how I feel about that. I'm kind of hoping, I like how city borders work in Civ, so that's sort of what I'm hoping for. But it wasn't very clear because they kind of started out in the early game and then sort of jumped to mid / late game just to show off different mechanics and stuff. So altogether, I think it looks good. I think the leader customization looks absolutely outstanding. The ability to customize your own race looks really cool. So I'll be keeping an eye on that, and we'll be hoping for the best when it releases on May 2nd. But in the meantime, I have some cleanup to do with this game. Also, if you guys are wondering about the next series that I'm going to be doing, because we have a shorter window to work with, I'll be talking about that after I wrap this up. I am not fully sold on the idea yet, but I'm going to kind of put it out. I think what I'm going to do is kind of put it out to a vote to you guys. So we'll talk a little bit more about that when this series is over. I'm hoping I can finish this in a couple more episodes, but we'll see how long it takes the computers to catch up to me. So in the last episode, we did take 2 enemy capitals on the same turn. This one that we just captured from the Dreadnought, I'm gonna actually move this army forward. The Dreadnought's leader will probably come back for this city, but where was that cave entrance? There was one somewhere up here in the north. I know my leader was headed right at it. Maybe it might be easier for me to find if I go underground. Where's my leader's army? He was there. There it is, right there. So that pops up right there near Allerton, which is across the river. So if Jasmine wants to come retake the city, she's going to have to cross that river, which is going to slow her down a little bit. I think I'm going to actually go out and look for her, because I kind of know generally she should be somewhere in this area, I would think, unless she was down fighting the Necromancer. And it looks like she did have some units down there on the water in this underground river, but Jasmine is not among them. So and this city is still under the Necromancer's control, so she probably hasn't made it much further than this. So I'm guessing she's somewhere in this region, probably. So I'm going to start moving my army in that direction. Maybe we can knock her out a turn quicker. I can also just cross over the water if I need to, pretty easily with my floating. We'll move forward and see if we can spot her. There's just a few tanks in there, so nothing crazy. I'm gonna, let's see, go a little further and go like that, I think. We'll see if we can draw some more tanks in. There's also more units there. I may move I might move these armies forward and see if I can take that city without help of my heroes. I'm not sure if well, I don't know. I think I actually, for now, I'll leave them there until I have an extra stack to throw out. Unless I want to send these guys, maybe I send these guys south, and then I could add a stack of Storm Sisters to the main attacking force. Yeah, I might do that. Maybe I'll do that. But I'll move them there for now. We'll see if we can spot Jasmine moving around on the next turn, because it would just make it a lot easier if she would just kind of show up, and I could pinpoint where she is and take her out. Okay, we do have a Juggernaut moving up over here. I may have to bounce back and take care of that. I have a few units moving up that can station in the city. Those guys probably wouldn't be able to stop a Juggernaut, though. And I think these boats... You know what? I still have a use for these boats, I think. I could sail them downriver, because no matter what Jasmine does, she's going to have to embark to cross this river. So this set of galleons could just sit around here and wait for stuff to come into the water and then just absolutely kill it. Because I don't think she has any way of just skipping over the water. So I think I'm good there. We'll leave these guys on defense in case she decides to, for some reason, come smack this city, or if the Necromancer comes up from the south. And then, let's see, we had this builder here. I think I was looking at building a watchtower. I may not really actually need that. You know, I think I'm just going to put this guy on defense somewhere. There's not really anything in particular for him to do. Yeah, I'm just going to have him like camp out here until I decide if there's something I want to do with him. So underground, the Dreadnought is making a run at the Necromancer's undefended capital, which is not going to end well for him. We got, let's see, these guys are all 28, but they do have cave crawling. They can move up to the end of that. They can move that far. Okay. I'm just gonna do this. Move once. And move you once. Do very likely victory. Excuse me. I did not need to manual combat this. I apologize. That was not necessary at all. 1 damage. All right. Well, let's just summon Boars. Use up all his action points. Guess I could have him go deal with that boar. You can heal yourself or somebody else, doesn't really matter. And I'll just use the boars to use up his action points. Alright. I'm not even going to move the first one. Does she have True Resurrect? I think Jasmine picked up True Resurrect, which is not, like, super useful for a Dreadnought. Interesting, though. I mean, it'll work for her Knights, and it'll work for the Boars, apparently. Huh. Okay. Guess that's just something worth keeping in mind. Alright. I've almost completely shaken that cough. I'm still kind of working on it, but it's almost totally gone. Let's see. Let's move these guys up. I got a feeling the Necromancer will start to come back, but I am going to try to grab this city anyway. Let's do that. Oh, I was hoping she was in that stack that I couldn't see. Yeah, we got one more troll moving up. He's, I guess, coming down this way. I do know I was going to put a tower over here with this guy, but with those Dreadnought units coming this way, I'm not sure. Why don't you go back and start digging from this angle? Oh, those are rock cavern walls. Is that a layer of... That's a thin layer of rock? Yeah, there's a thin layer of rock all the way around that. So I actually need to go to the other side anyway. You can just hang out with him, I guess. Alright. Another Griffin Rider on the way. And I think we're at confirm army movement. So I'm going to just... and turn... Alright. The Marisoth is moving. Let's... I suspect she's... Well, I don't know. I would say she's south, but there's no enemies for her to fight down south, so... And Jasmine is moving. Let's pop up north. That's where I'm... Or up above ground. I'm kind of expecting her to show up somewhere. Where are you? Your machine's rolling in this area somewhere. And that was a spell cast. Sounds like maybe she's around here somewhere. That's my guess. Which would make sense, because she'd be fighting the Necromancer, and something just got picked up here. I saw some sparkles. I'm gonna move down that direction. Hopefully I can get these boats over here quickly enough. I think they're good. They'll be able to watch that route. The other Juggernaut that was up here bugged out. I'm going to keep sending my leader this direction, following that underground path. Oh, also, I was wondering what the underground Juggernaut army would do here. I think I can wipe that all out. Yeah, I think my leader's army could deal with all that. Ah, man, these guys got past. Dang, that's gonna slow me down a little bit. I think, okay, I could catch up with them, but I kind of need to catch up with them with a group that has Firstborn in it. I could... Okay, I could do this, because that guy's got an extra movement. The Firstborn would just kind of laugh at all this stuff. So I think that's what I'm going to do with them. Yeah, I don't really want the Horned Gods in on that. They would get fried by the all the fire damage. But the Firstborn should be fine. Did I get Meteoric Armor yet for the Dwarves? It'd be under Diplomacy menu. No, I'm at Race Governance 4. I'm getting close to Meteoric Armor. That extra 2 defense would be nice. Alright. Well, the flame tanks literally can't do anything to them, so I think a full stack of Firstborn will be just fine for this battle. I just want to make sure they're all healthy going in, so probably need to leave this guy out because he's kind of injured, but the rest look fine. So I'll move those 5 up. I'll move this one up. And then I can use this one to actually launch the battle. It says very likely defeat, but I don't actually believe that. I think I'm fine. And if I need to, I'll cast spells. She'll probably cast Mass Curse. Oh no, she cast Arachnid Horde. When'd she pick that up? Alright, that changes things. So if she wants Arachnid Horde, then I'll just use Beast Horde. So I can manage the extra units a little better. And I'm just gonna run up and keep my guys on defense. The flame tanks are gonna have to spend their time going after my animals. There's not really anything else they can do. Okay. Yeah, she just jumped at Beast Horde. Alright, let's... Well, I could just do it again. I mean... There's also Mass Curse, though. That could be really useful here. I think I'll do that. Yeah. Kind of want to do that so I can kill these Juggernauts fast, because that fire gun in all directions thing is... that hurts still, so... In fact, when was the last time you could do it again? This guy just fired broadside, so he can't do it for a couple turns. So let's focus on killing this one. There we go. And before you get a chance to web somebody up, I'm going to just deal with you. There we go. I still did manage to get a few spiders in, so let's use my spiders to counter their spiders. Alright, that should be good. I think that's it for this turn. Yeah. Okay, I guess I could just beat the crap out of the flame tank until it blows up. It looks like they fixed up that Juggernaut. Or resurrected it, maybe? I think they may have done that machine repair thing. I wasn't paying close enough attention. I actually don't really need to worry. Is there a Juggernaut sitting on that spot? Or no, maybe I parked those other guys on it. I'm trying to make sure that I sit on top of the Juggernaut wreckage. Like there's one there. Let's go after that guy. I don't really want to blow that flame tank up from right here, because it will blow up. It will do physical damage to all the dwarves surrounding it. I'd rather just position one guy to take that hit. It's a little less damage overall. Okay, now we need to wrap this up. I'm going to move him here. And this guy can run behind the treb and just break it. You can hit him a couple times. I will then go ahead and finish him off with this guy. Oh, that explosion does like 1 damage. It's not even anything to worry about. And I think the treb's all that's left. No, wait. No, they're spiders, I guess. Treb is down. I didn't realize it would make me finish off the spiders, but I guess that's how Arachnid Horde works. They're not even trying to web anything, they're just kind of charging at me. My animals are better than yours. Let's just in turn let them come to me. He may try to web, which... No, he's just going for the kill. Alright. Alright, took a little bit of a beating, but it's fine. And then I'm going to use my leader's army to try to clear all the stuff on the water, since they've been so kind as to line up for me. I don't have to fight as many things all at once. I think the Earth Elementals can do the majority of the work on this one, if my leader just hangs back. Excuse me. Where was they have 100% fire protect? Yeah, they're good. So Yeah, I'm gonna move up like this, and we'll just do that. Probable victory, but again, I think I have a sizable advantage on this one. Alright, so where's the cannon? That's what I want to get rid of first. And it's right there. I'm gonna actually, well, no, I can't petrify those, so we'll just send the earth elementals to hit whatever they can hit. Put some pressure on. As for my leader, I would like to... Well, the cannon can't... Well, actually, I'm missing the obvious here. We'll just stun it with a Storm Sister. Or destroy it outright. Okay, that works too. And I'm gonna put my king right here. They don't have a whole lot of great options. Alright. Move up one more space and I can stun lock these guys. And last but not least, move him out of the way first. And I think my king could probably handle the rest of this. There's human knight, cavalry, archer. I'll just go here and go on defense. Make them attack him. Yeah, they're not gonna succeed. Okay, he basically can't move or shoot now, so let me see if I can lock him in a stun so I can get a chance to heal that Storm Sister. Excuse me. Sorry about the sniffles and stuff. I was just talking about how he's feeling better, and then suddenly my sinuses start acting up. Nope, he just wanted to go get in a fist fight with an Earth Elemental. Oh, I thought I was going to sneeze there, and then it just went away. Okay, let's see. Maybe I can stun one of these guys. It would make this easier. Yep, there we go. Alright, both stunned, so... Well, I managed to catch the sneeze and mute my mic, so... At least you all didn't have to hear that. Okay. And just move forward, I guess. We could Petrify Touch on those guys just for the XP on the Earth Elementals. Okay, he's gonna burn to death, so I should probably just beat him up. Not before I do this, though. Okay. Okay, that's one chunk of their their invasion force down here gone. All that's left is just a couple flame tanks. I'll probably take, let's see, I could do this with just the faster units in the group, so I save a little bit of travel time. I think just 2 flame tanks, my king, and a couple Storm Sisters should be okay. The Earth Elementals are the slow boys in this group. If I can get lucky with a few stuns, there's nothing they're going to be able to do. see, you're at 67 out of 76. You're at 71 out of 76. Why don't you see if you can unlock that guy? No? Alright, well, now we're gonna have to blow it up in your face, I'm afraid. And this one I'll just kill. And that's that for that little army. And then they can carry on with their original plan. Looks like they got another knight coming down. Probably want to get those Storm Sisters off the water. I shouldn't be ending the turn with them on the water. Although I'm pretty sure my spell is still fully reinforced, so it's unlikely they would take that down in one turn. Scales of... no, that's not mine. Wild Hunt 200, yeah, so I should still be okay. Let's see here. So, Balog, Dwarf Metropolis, what was that doing? I don't remember. I guess I was probably building the Archdruid upgrades there. Archdruid's Dolmen is done here. Yeah, we're just kind of doing these. Did finish another Grand Palace on this turn, that's always fun. This city is going to be a merchandise city, I think. No, wait, it's still working on the Archdruid's Dolmen. I think this was the city I just released, yeah, as a vassal. As well as that one, so it'll be a few turns before I can bring them back into my empire. The people of the North Pole organized a magic festival. Must be Christmas. Alright, I guess they can go, or they should be on infinite merchandise, actually. I think that city's pretty much done. Wethras was one, yeah, Wethras was one I needed to upgrade to Grand Palace. I can hurry production of that along. Still no sign of the Dreadnought, but I'm hoping that if I take this city, I'll see them. So that's what this army is going to do. We're going to go siege another city. And I can't quite reach it on this turn. Well, hang on. This army could. And I think they could handle it on their own. Dang, that's not her. If they move down, they could move back up and still stay linked up with this army. So I'm going to move the Warlord in, and I think I can siege this with just this group. It's a probable victory. Okay, here they come. Guess I shouldn't be surprised to see the cannon come rolling out. I should be fine here as long as I split everyone up pretty wide. The Storm Sisters will be okay as long as I keep them at least a couple spaces apart so they don't group up. Like that, I think, should be okay. Second. Had to deal with some more sinus stuff. Okay, so what did I miss? She got beat up pretty good. And that's about it. I'm gonna probably need to heal her, and then since they have both fired their mortars, I'm gonna try to stun both of them if I can. First off, let's try to get that cannon up there. There we go. I think I landed a stun there. I need to heal her. And I'm also going to move her forward a bit. Try to get the one in the back. Okay, there's landed stun on that one. This one can't quite reach from there, so let's move up. Okay, they're all stunned, everybody. Don't even need to cross the walls. I'm hoping once I take this city's borders, the extra view will let me spot Jasmine a little faster. And before I end this, add a little more healing there. I did just land another stun, so... But the bell tower is also doing constant damage, so I'll just finish it off. I was thinking about waiting another turn to do a heal, but it wasn't necessary. Okay, any sign of Jasmine yet? No. So she's not anywhere down there. I don't know. Do I think maybe is it time to split up these armies here? Could the Warlord's army handle themselves? Could the Sorcerer's army handle themselves if they were to go that way? I think I'm going to keep them together for now. Because there could be a big bunch of units somewhere around Jasmine that I can't see yet. How many units could hit this city? Just this group here, I think. Alright, so I'm gonna move them back like that. And move Sorcerer's army down here. Just for this turn. In case those guys try to take that city back, I could hold it. And I think at this point, with more Storm Sisters moving up, I am going to send a set of Storm Sisters. Probably just straight west. They would be okay against... They're all gold rank, so they would be okay against this setup. Those 3 troops. I'll go ahead and give them the Flowers of Solace upgrade. In fact, what I'll do is move this one down with them. I can hit the Flowers of Solace, then get the Haste Berries, and then move to a spot that will make them happy. And they should be okay on their own there. Then I'll move those other Storm Sisters down with them. Actually, I'll move this army back a bit because I've got more Storm Sisters with a rally point set here on the way, so it should be alright. Then I can get a full 3 stack with those guys out there. I'll just absorb, that's fine. And we'll put them on defense. Probably gonna have just set a rally point for him to go there. More Praise the Me festivals all over the place. And more Griffin Riders, okay. I've got money, I need to remember to hurry production on these guys. Great Temple is done, so let's go ahead and fast track that Grand Palace there. And I think that my Eagle Scout, I'm going to probably leave it like up here somewhere in the mountains. Just keeping an eye on things. Maybe that cave entrance, actually. That would be a useful thing for it to watch. Yeah, right there seems like a good spot for him. So my leader will be popping out of that cave entrance before long. You know what? I'll go ahead and build a road through here. Kind of cutting down a lot on this city's happiness. I may want to Make sure I don't drop that below. Oh no, it's fine. I got plenty. Now, does that readjust the rally point? It does. Okay, good. Alright, that'll help the Storm Sisters reach the front line a lot quicker. I can actually also... I mean, I've got the mana for it. No, don't end turn yet. Sorry. I need to do this. Grow forest. Borders expanded, so I can do this. That is a dwarf city down there, so they don't really care about forests one way or another. Alright, I am still going to try to get that watchtower up over here that I wanted. What I think I'm going to do is build a really weird because I may as well dig and get some free gold. So I'll just build a really weird elaborate way around to get to it. To make it annoying for the AI to go get. Alright, and then we can just go smash a bunch more undead. I do so love smashing the undead. It's been a little while since I dropped a quick save, so let's do that. Last thing I want is for the game to crash and me to lose all my progress. These guys, oh man, they are not happy campers. Why are they so upset? You know, they're happy with their leader's alignment. What? Is she good or something? Alignment is evil. Since when are Deathbringers unhappy to be aligned with an evil? I'm so confused. I don't know why that's happening. Oh, because... Oh, okay. So, Marisoth is evil, but she has the neutral trait. So they're dedicated to neutral. Alright. Well, that's on Marisoth for not remaining neutral. Okay. So normally I don't think the undead would really care. Alright. Well, I should have known that because actually my preferred Necromancer setup is actually, I think, a Scales of Fortune setup with either with a Halfling. I like the Memories of Joy on their Reanimators. I like that's the only race a class I like with Halflings. Is I think a Halfling Necromancer is pretty good if you pair it with the Scales of Fortune in like a neutral setup. I played that once in a co-op series a long time ago, but didn't really get to showcase it very much because, as I remember, I think Jake was a sorcerer, got a frick ton of Eldritch Horrors, and just wrecked everything. So, all right, well let's go ahead and finish these guys off. I seem to be missing a unit. Oh, well, that's right, because I sent a bunch off that way. Okay. Yeah, these guys can handle this. Oh, we'll be just fine. Closely matched, but I don't think that's correct. I think the Earth or the Firstborn could basically just walk over the wall and be fine. They are getting Desecration, which doesn't affect me, but it does buff them. I will be doing Shield of Light again for this one. I think that's a great call against the Necromancer. And it's cheap. Let's go ahead and cast that on... We'll just do it on my hero. Did that actually give them a debuff? Or does that not work against the Necromancer? Or did I cast the wrong spell? All enemy units gain 20% spirit weakness. It's like it's not affecting them. That's a little strange. I don't know why it wouldn't. Said dedicated to good and devout units are immune to the effects of the spell, but they shouldn't be either dedicated to good or devout. They're dedicated to neutral. So I don't know why they didn't get the debuff that normally comes with this, but alright. Well, let's go ahead and give you some health and set your flaming warhammer on fire even more. And I figure these guys can just run at the walls. Don't need to worry about bunching up because we're not worried about cannons in this case. Or juggernauts for that matter. Yeah, they're doing that weird thing where they back up again and perfectly stagger themselves. Dark Gift. Inflict curse and +2 until the end of combat. Okay, I can counter that with Mass Bless to try to negate the effects of that curse. Or not negate the effects, but make it less likely to trigger, rather. Let's start smacking people with lightning from the heavens. And you... oh, hey, he's... got it too. Oh, right, they all have it. It's the boar that they have to level up to use. Maybe you should have given the Troll Guardian Flame. That makes more sense. Alright, I'm gonna just buff his health. He's got 77. Now he has 103. Yeah, somebody was telling me that in the comment. I apologize. I didn't write this person's name down. I should have paid more attention. But there was somebody in the comments. You can just pop into the comments and take credit for this if this was you. But that nourishing meal can actually restore a lot more than just 15 health. In this case, the dwarf had 77 health and now has 103. So it's like it gives you back to max health and then buffs you beyond that by the extra 15. So in the right circumstances, it can actually be a much more powerful healing tool. Hey, the Disjuncted Mass Bless. I'll just cast it again. He resisted cursed, he got cursed. This one has not gotten cursed yet. He does have exhausting fatigue, though. I really want Mass Bless up. Except for him, who can't have it. No, he can have it. He's both cursed and blessed at the same time. I don't know if I've ever seen that before. Let's just do this. Should be able to finish him off with this guy. Oh, these guys are going to interfere. Alright, why don't you deal with them? That takes up all his action points. I think the curse still landed on her. Yep. Alright, well he doesn't have any action points, so that frees up him to go here and not kill him apparently, but it did turn him around. These guys are actually putting up a bigger fight than anticipated. Okay, what I want to do is get this Earth Elemental over to assist by probably summoning a boar right there and finishing that unit off. But in order to do that, there's a few things I need to get out of his way. Okay, I think I know what to do. He's got a decent chance to entangle here, so I'm going to try to entangle that knight. There we go. Oh, I'll just outright murder him too, that works. And then I want to run this guy around and finish him off so that I can move him here and summon the boar here. Boar can then finish him. Oh no, it can't quite. Nuts. He's so dang close, and I can't cast any more spells. Oh good, this guy can reach. Okay, that solves that problem. Hey, I left a unit behind. Alright, I don't really care for all this cursing that's going on. I'm not going to speed up the animations here because I want to see what's going on right now. Oh, he just did bone collect, that's fine. Okay, Horned God's getting a little picked on, but he's okay so far. Okay, no one's died. No one died. Alright, good. Now we need to try to get out of this situation. Let's see, do you have your lightning bolts back? Yes, okay, good. This guy is surrounded by enemy units, so I'm just going to blast lightning in that area. These guys are actually okay. I think I can flank, finish him off. And then go this way. The boar does not have the ability to float over walls. So that's something I need to keep in mind. I'm going to have the Horned Gods get out of the way and just throw lightning at this area. Hopefully a couple stuns land. If nothing else, it'll do a lot of damage. And I think I did kill a unit there. And I did stun one other. Okay, good. I'm going to need to heal somebody here. Let's see. I want to try to get over the wall. Got too much firepower over here. I could pretty easily... Do you have killing momentum? He does, okay. So I could kill him. And can't quite kill the other one. But the other one is stunned, so that doesn't matter. What I need is to kill this one here. I need to try to deal with that guy. He's being a problem. Okay, who do I have left? My hero, the Horned God himself there, who I think is probably going to have to go on defense. Well, he may not. He's still got a chance to entangle. And I think I can actually kill this unit here. I'm a little worried about losing that firstborn right there is what's concerning me. That unit by itself won't be able to kill it, but other units in conjunction would. So I think the best plan is to use my hero to turn this guy around. Okay, I just killed him. That works too. Then I will use the Horn God to try to entangle him, which didn't work. And that gives the Deathbringer an easy way to do a lot of damage. Now the Horn God's in trouble. And the Tame Troll is the only one that can do anything about it. Okay, so what's the best play then? Right now he is facing the flyer. That guy's still got Shadow Step though, and I'm afraid he would just go there, flank him, and then this guy would flank the Horn God, and the Horn God's dead. There's nothing I can do about that if they decide to do that. I think I will probably just block the Bone Collector and do damage to this guy. That's about all I can do, because I can't cast any spells. Oh wait, I can cast spells. We're on the next turn. Okay. Never mind. In that case, probably just Holy Cure the Horn God. Okay. Problem is resolved. Now I really need some heals. What direction are you facing? I don't think it's going to matter much. You go here. That should be... Oh, you can't flank these guys. That's right. I always forget that. That Inflict Curse is a nuisance. Okay. That was interesting. Alright. And then I can just walk onto the city here. Take that. Thank you very much. Purge that to dwarves. And that's pretty much all the enemies I can see in this area. I'm going to have this army shift their focus back towards the south, which is where I'm kind of expecting the Necromancer to show up. And I need to make sure that I've got my army set up to heal optimally. So we'll put them there and move in any injured troops. Like that, okay. Get as much healing out of the hero as I can there. Okay, they are done with that. My hero has upgraded again. Ooh, can I get... No, I can't quite get Bomb Squad and Destabilize... Or I can't quite get Destabilize Mana Core yet. That's 50. I need one more level of Invention to do that. So on the next turn, or on the next time they level up, I could do the Bomb Squad thing. It might just be too late to fit it into this game, though, because if the Necromancer shows up, they'll be knocked out. Just go there. I don't really know what to do with this troll. I guess he'll just come down this way, pick up the Lucky Cloverfield, and go back with those firstborn. He can maybe sit on that city or something. We are confirming army movement. Let's go ahead and run through these last few notifications. I believe this city is now on Infinite Merch. And city has produced firstborn. Make sure we're still cranking those guys out. Okay, we are at the end of this turn. Let's Move on. Maybe something will show up now. I forgot to check when I started recording, so I'm just going to wing it and maybe go just a little longer here. Okay, Marsoth is moving. Let's pop back underground and see if we can spot him. Nothing. They do not seem interested in retaking their capital. And as for Jasmine... Nope, I heard more units moving around down here, but don't see her. Is that a Necromancer city? Yeah, that looks like it's under the Necromancer's control. Few units moving up into this area, but nothing concerning. Race governance level up. There's meteoric armor. Nice. What is their other one? I'm not gonna get it, but yeah, hurry production cost is half. No, this is way better for the dwarves. Okay. And I also got race governance with the Draconians. This one does not matter at all. I won't be building any flamers, so I guess I'll take the economic bonus. This city offers a tribute. I don't really want either of those things. I would rather just take gold, but okay, I guess I'll just get a small army and put them on defense. I'm not gonna do anything with them. Let's see. Druid leveled up to Orc Druid that, he didn't have healing yet, so I'll pick that up for him. Not sure about his other ability, though. No, we'll throw Inflict Bleeding Wounds on there, I guess. And give him some melee strength. I was kind of building him into a tank, so we'll go that route. It's been a while since he leveled up, because he's mostly been sitting there. I actually forgot he was around. I guess there are a lot of other places the Necromancer could be. They could be above ground. Maybe it's time for this army to move forward. Although they're not really... These guys aren't really tooled out to deal with the Necromancer. The armies I have underground are way better at that. Although I can summon Archangels now, so... that would solve that problem. Yeah, let's do that. Let's get an army. Let's put together an army and get Archangels in it. I'll focus on summoning them and trying to avoid combat spells if I can. And try to get him... Maybe just get an army of Archangels led by this guy to go across the water and kick some butt. His animals don't really need to be here. They're not going to make a whole lot of difference. Archangels all have healing, so I don't really need the shamans. I may just bring a few archers and replace them with Archangels as I go. Yep, I'll just spam them for a while. Bring a couple archers, and work on summoning more Archangels for him. And I can move them across the water without worrying about my spell getting disjuncted. And everything else that's here can just stay here. I mean, I'm not gonna do a whole lot with these units at this point. They've done a great job defending Wethris, so I guess they can retire here. Actually, it does make more sense to make sure the... yeah, let's do this. Makes more sense to put the shaman with the good animal units, so Move him and that spider down there, those guys there, and then he's got his own, the shaman's got his own little animal army, that's fine. Okay, so we'll have them go camp. These guys can go on camp. And that will be good. And as for this builder, I think he's also at the phase where he can probably retire. I'll just put him right here and put him on camp. There's not really anything else I want to mess with him. Okay, Henge, we can go to Megalith. We are drastically increasing max mana, just at 4,500 now. More Grand Palaces are getting done, which is great. I might go ahead and get the Prismatic Spire here before the Henge. That city is getting the Prismatic Spire, okay. Just finished absorbing this one. That already looks like it has... This probably has class buildings to sell, so let's get rid of those. And then do the same thing out there. The city just got purged to dwarves. It's a pretty big city, but they're not really that close to Grand Palace. But heck, what else do I have to spend my money on? Let's do it. In fact, I'll do that first, and then the Great Temple. A lot of dwarf cities just flipped to vassals. I can actually, at this point, just leave them or reabsorb them and leave them. I think this one I'll just leave as a vassal. They're in a choke point that I kind of like. I just makes it so I don't have to worry about that southern road underground. So I'll just leave them to it. And then we'll go back and... For these remaining... Oh wait, no, this was the one that was making the healing serpents. I actually could maybe use a few more of those, I think. Okay, now we're back to war. I think at this point, I'm probably going to wrap the episode up here. I get the sense it's been a little over an hour. I forgot to check when I started recording. But we'll go ahead and wrap this one up here. I'll be recording at least one more today. I'm kind of playing it by ear today to see how close I can get. I would like to finish the series today if their leaders would just show up so I could finish them off. But I don't really know what's going to happen between now and the next episode, or at the end of the next episode. So we'll kind of play it by ear and see how it goes. So I can't say for sure how many episodes there will be this week just yet. But thanks for watching, everybody. I appreciate it. Hope you're enjoying. I will be back in a couple days with at least one more episode, is the plan. So I hope you're looking forward to that. Thanks for watching, and I will see you next time. Special thanks to all my Patreon supporters, including Tier 3 supporters Blitz, Braden, Dawson Horner, Jimbro, Sarah Feingold, and Tarsak. Thanks so much, everybody.